Hi, it's Jo here, the educational gardener from Bulwell Forest Garden in Nottingham. And today's little video is going to be about gardening with teenagers. So I've got my son here, Jack, who's 17, and on the other side I've got an empty chair. So the 13-year-old Theo is still in bed. So we haven't managed to coax him outside today. So what we're going to do is here I've got some young plants. Do you know what they are, Jack?
Mint.
Have a smell. It is a herb. Sage.
Oh, right.
So I've got some sage plants, and these have come from the community garden. And interestingly enough, these have all come from cuttings, which some young students from Trent University, 3 young students, used to come down and volunteer with us before lockdown, and I taught them how to take cuttings, and they did these, and they did a very good job. And I hope they're very well wherever they are. So what we're going to do now is, most of these cuttings have taken by the looks of it, so we're going to plant them. So there's about 5 cuttings in here, and if they've all rooted, so you're going to tip your pot upside down, Jack, and you should have, if they've all taken, you should be able to sort of gently prise them apart. So you've got some roots on there, can you see that?
Yeah.
So I've got 4 plants there, and they've all got a nice healthy root system. You might not all have taken, but it looks like you have got roots on there. So then we're going to pot them on. So you're going to get, I think that's a weed, that's something else. So you want to get a pot.
One of these.
Yeah, I'm going to put a bit of compost in the bottom. About half fill it, that's it. And then you get your young plant, place it in the middle, that's it. Hold it with your left hand and put your compost around it and firm it in, and then press it down gently. That's it. You might want to put a bit more compost in there.
Right.
I think if you put your pot down and then you've got both hands free.
Right.
And then we just carry on doing that. So what's lockdown been like for you so far, Jack?
Bad.
Bad. What are the worst things about it?
I can't see my friends.
What else?
Can't really go out and do anything.
So when you were little, you used to like gardening with me. You used to come up to the allotments.
I didn't like it. I just went on the trampoline.
You did used to plant. Do you remember anything that you used to plant with me?
Potatoes.
So would that appeal to you? Would you like to help out more in the garden?
No.
Why not?
I just think it's boring.
It's boring. So what would you rather do than gardening?
Sit in my room,
What do you think is pleasant about what we're doing now?
being outside.
And what's it like outside?
Quite warm.
What else? What can you hear?
Birds.
So it's not that bad, is it?
It's alright.
That's progress.
Okay.
So what have you been doing then during lockdown, Jack?
Not much. Just like playing video games a lot and making beats.
Okay, well done, Jack. So we've potted up all our sage cuttings, and what we're going to do now is we're just going to pinch out the growing tips here. You see? And I'm just going to use a thumbnail against my finger on each plant. Some of them will have more than one, and that's going to get the plant to bush out as it grows. So if you want to start, do you want to start at this end?
Alright. Wait, so what, you're going to just
You can pinch out those 2 leaves there.
Okay. What, just these 2?
Yep.
Alright.
You won't hurt it, don't worry. We're just going to do the growing tips.
I don't really have any nails.
You've done it. And then move on to your next one. And I'm going to do a label for them. So do you remember what they are?
Sage.
Very good. So how's this making you feel, Jack?
It's alright.
Is it relaxing?
I guess a bit.
Good.
What about this one? Is this just these 2 leaves here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what do we have to do last thing then, Jack?
Water. Any more than that?
That looks good. Yeah. Okay. And so that's the end of today's gardening tips, gardening with teenagers, and didn't you do well?